سلام دوستان رفقای عزیز، امیدوارم عالی باشید. بریم با یه قسمت دیگه از بازی گادافوار و ادامه این قسمت قبلی رو تا اینجا اومدیم. کلیت قسمت راجبه همون آتروس بود که رفتیم دنبال سرنوشتمون و سوالا و رفتیم تو سرزمین آیرون بود. اونجا بودیم، اومدیم اینجا یه فایتی با این خانم فریا اسمش یادم رفت کنم داشتیم که آخرش دیگه شما بازی رو دیدید، ولی یه 10 دقیقه آخر دوربین خاموش شد و باتریش تموم شده بود و دیگه من نبودم. حالا بریم که قراره فعلا با این خانم ما همکاری بکنیم و بعدش حالا ببینیم چه اتفاقاتی میفته دیگه. بریم ببینیم کجا میخواد ببرتمون. یه نگاهی هم به اسکیلا بکنیم ببینیم چی اومده. والور، آها این اون قسمت ریج داستان که کریتوس داره، تو این قسمت یه گزینه خوبی هم بهش اضافه شده که شما میتونید با ریج جونتون اضافه کنید به جای اینکه ریج بکنید. این اسمش والوره، اینم فیوری. حالا اینم آپدیتش هم میتونید بکنید، ولی من همین رو انتخاب میکنم. یعنی جونه خیلی به کارم نمیاد، اون بیشتر ریجه اون اصل کاریه قشنگتره. آره دیگه همین رو نوشته دیگه. حالا بذار تستی بکنیم ببینیم چجوریه. تستش که ضرر نداره. خب اینو میتونیم آپدیت کنیم. شیلد اینم میتونیم آپدیت کنیم. خب یه دونه رانیک اتک جدیدم اومده که هم قبلیه به نظرم بهتره. اسپارتان ریج رو میتونیم اینو، ولی نه فکر نمی کنم استفاده کنم. اینو آپدیت کنم. بریم آقا بریم، وقتتون رو نگیرم. سریع کی تیر زد؟ اصلا خورد به مربعی که تیر زد. آتروس نیدم با همون باشه. نمیدونم
Where would you muckspouts even be without me?
What is it you expect to need Kratos for, Highness? Clearly you've been quite capable of breaking Odin's curses on your own.
The other curses grew weak from Fimbulwinter, but I still needed help to break them. This one is held strong.
So all that trying to kill him, that's just your goddess' way of asking for help?
I don't recall asking you to come along.
It's 'cause you didn't. I got an old drinking buddy I've been meaning to look up once this joint were back on the map. Got a hunch lending you mokes a hand's gonna end me up where I'm going.
And what makes you think that?
'Cause last I heard tell, she was running with that beef-wit brother of yours.
Freyr is not a part of this.
Well, my hunch says
فریا اسمش درست گفتم.
Scrote too.
داریم.
I can feel the pull of the binding curse. Its source is further in. Follow me.
Muggier than a Muspelheim shit.
کجاست اینجا؟
And nearly
The
a fragrant.
Southern
Suppose Fimbulwinter's to blame.
White.
But if it helps these two find peace...
This is a temporary alliance, Mimir. Anything beyond that would require trust.
Oh, please. You know damn well Kratos isn't the true cause of your suffering.
You're both as much a part of my suffering as anyone.
Hey, how's about
چی بود؟
What
میمون
runs with no legs?
Easy, a nose. You'll have to try harder than that, Brock.
جا رو ببینیم کامل که موقع از دستمون این چیزا در نره اه بخور بیا ببینم چرا نمیخوره بهش خب بریم این میره این بر من میرم این بر هر داریم بره من میرم اینجا دیگه که صندوق مندوقی لوتی چیزی بود اینجا دور زدیم این چیه آتیش میزنه این ازش
Oh no. Something's wrong. My spell, I can feel it slipping.
Well, that's Thimblewinter for you.
You don't understand. I'll be torn from the realm.
What can be done?
Something I was hoping to avoid.
میگه که یه جای کار میلنگه یه چیزی شده یه چیزی دارم حس میکنم
Come on then.
You had a way around Odin's curse this whole time.
No. I discovered it once you unlocked realm travel. And it solves very little. This form is extremely limiting.
That's Thimblewinter for
Do
you.
not.
اینا رو میشه زد؟ نه یعنی الان کاری نمیکنه چیز پرت نمیکنه
Watch where you're going. The plants are extra aggressive in this humidity.
اوه صمیمید اوه
I recognize this market. Villages would meet and trade here. Why'd they never
گیاه
rebuild?
سمیه اینجا یه صندوقه کجا باید بریم این بالا باید بریم
Show me what you got! Now don't that get the old juices flowing? Forgot how much I like scrapping dirt.
یه جورای شبیه اون آیرون ووده همینا بمونم بکردن اونجا یه
Where
بار
has everyone gone, I wonder?
They must have withdrawn, hidden themselves out in the wilds and covered their tracks with magic. No way of knowing how many are left or how to reach them.
Aesir ran cockshot all over this place, huh?
You can thank Mimir for that.
War with the Vanir was never my idea. My idea was brokering the marriage to end it.
صندوق
A great
کجا
success
بود؟
that was. Obviously, the peace was no less a disaster than the
نه این
marriage.
نبود
Did he invade again as soon as I was exiled?
راهش از این
Do
ور
you
از
really
هم
think
بالا
she'll let
نیست
us off the hook if you help her?
I do not know. I choose to help. After that, we will see.
A market, huh? Looks like they sure left behind a lot of goodies. Shame to let them collect dust.
That's one way of looking at it.
نیدم.
It's a shame. Bet this here would have made for a prime shop loop.
Dwarves in Vanaheim? That would be something to see.
خب زمینه اینجا باید بزنیم بشکنیمش. اینو صندوق هم پایینه. آره نرفتم اینو باز نکردیم.
Boy, you don't miss a scrap of loot, do you?
فکر کنم گفت لوت موت اینا دست در میره. ای بابا هی بریم پایین هی بیایم. کجا افتاد؟
Hey, look at that up ahead.
So you just refuse to pick a favourite poem? That's
همین اینجا وا کردیم برای
decisive of you.
I have a
کتاب
favorite
شعر.
poem already. One
کجا
from my
باید
old
بریم؟
friend.
این که این پشت در اومد. از کجا رفتیم بالا؟ اینوری هم که رفتیم راهی نداشت داشت. راه نداشت. چه باید بریم؟ اینجا باید بریم. صندوق نیست. آی اوه چیه؟
You! Yeah, hit me already!
اون میزنه.
Left side, watch it! Ian here again's bringing back memories of that wedding. Fancy folks and quality meats. And though I remember your brother stirring up an awful
جدید و
scene,
Why do you keep bringing him up? My brother is no
موجودات
concern
جدید.
of yours. Do you understand?
Oh, I understand.
چی؟ اوه
Plant life grows more dangerous the further we go. Hope you're up for it, dwarves.
نمیشه زدش.
Listen,
آها
I know how bad it can be.
باز میشه باید بزنیش.
Sindri and I were on the out so long it was like not having a brother at all. Now I take some of the fault for that on account of me walking out. But it never stopped me blaming him most. Any of this sound familiar so far?
And what is your point?
اوه از
My
این
point is, that weren't the end all of things after all. Once we got our heads right,
CRN تقریبا.
he went straight back to being as big a pain in my ass as he ever was. That's family. You gotta keep them close.
این چیز که
Makes me good and crazy.
Why do you think I need to hear any of this right now? My focus is on regaining my freedom, and I have no intention of being distracted.
All I'm saying,
این
if you happen to find yourself talking,
کیش کجاست؟
maybe the worst words said between you don't have to be the last.
Enough! When the day comes to face Freyr again, it will be when I am standing on my
Yeah,
feet and
that
free.
I'm sure.
You understand me? It will not be while I'm stuck in this
یکیش
preposterous
مونده.
situation.
سی
Got a case of pride, I get it. Hope yours clears up quicker than mine
آش.
did.
A touching story, that was.
Like,
نمیرسه.
You wish.
اینجا رو بزنم. آره خب اینم آر بله یک از سه
What did Odin
سیدیه
do to
که
drive everyone away?
جون زیاد
What
میکنه
weapons did he make the dwarves build him? How much was just Mjolnir? Can one man do this much damage?
Depends on the weapon and the man.
what'd you find? Sounds shiny.
This river
میشه پیدا کرد صداش که
used to be filled with boats of people visiting from
درخشان
different
بود
villages.
برق براق بود همیشه
I've never seen it so empty.
منظوری داشت
What is this?
Not now, brother. We've got company.
مهمون داریم این چیزی بود که نمیتونیم بازش کنیم الان اینور اینم قفله اوه.
One of them hairy-ass bastards! Who do you think you are, huh? You don't even know what's gonna... Got another one joining the party! Look alive! Fire in the hole!
آخ
Show me what you
وسط به دو قسمت مساوی تقسیم شد چجوری افتادی باید تموم اینو دیگه میتونیم بزنیم کنم اینجا دیگه فعال شد
You can't do anything with that yet, it seems.
نه بابا خبری نیست
Hold up! If you want to keep your insides inside. Yeah! All yours, big guy. Your people not receiving visitors?
I wouldn't know. They're not my people anymore.
Come on up. Bet you're glad old Brock's around to save you. Uh-oh.
We should probably go get him.
Keep your guard.
درخت گرفت بردش ما خون سرد هم اینجا باید بگردیم بعد بریم خب یه محبت بازی میبینم که احتمالا قراره یه باسی ظاهر بشوند
Quiet.
What do we have here?
اینجا چی
One
داریم؟
eye,
کیو
another god to
تیره؟
do his dirty work. Thor too busy.
We do not serve Odin.
میگه بابا اودین
Dangerous
خدمت
place
نمیکنه
for sightseeing then. All right.
اینا کیه؟
Now. No need for threats, brother.
Oh, I know that voice. You know,
اون صدا رو میشناسم
I'd cut off your head, but it seems somebody beat me to it.
Aye. Oh, quite observant, brother.
Oh, you're no brother of mine.
فریر یه همچین چیزی هست
Quick. We broke it a piece.
Oh! Did you now? Where is it? And where is my sister? Some dungeon in
خواهرم
Asgard?
فروختی به اون
Is she
عوضی
even alive? Answer
اصلا
me.
زنده است تو آزگارد
Guess
جواب
we'll settle
بده
for blood.
Stop!
What is that? Why do you speak in her voice?
It's me, Ingvi. There's no time to explain. Just listen. These men are in my service. I'm here to reclaim what's been taken from me.
It's too
اومده اینجا
late.
چیزی که ازم گرفته شده رو
Can't undo
پس بگیرم نگو
I can.
دیره
I will.
نمیتونی کاری که قبلا انجام شده رو برگردونی میتونم بذار بریم ما مشکل نداریم اگه تنش میخواره
You serve my sister.
به خواهرم خدمت میکنی آه خواهر این بود
Don't we all? Put him down.
What's with leaving
Freya's
me
camp.
hanging like that, you trusty hag?
Oh, can it, Blubber? Come here.
Well, found who I was looking for.
یه دونه کوتوله هم
I'm gonna
قدماتش
stay
پیدا
and
کرد
catch up.
Oh, are you now?
Do as you wish.
Brother, if you wouldn't mind, I'd have a word with Lord Freyr.
We wish this can't be
Sayero.
kept secret. Understood?
I will not compromise it.
No, we wouldn't dare.
Good.
میخوایم کمپ مخفی بمونه. نمیگفتم کاری نداریم.
Like a proper family. So don't tell me.
Okay, well, what even hell did
اینو یه همکار پیدا کرد. خب ببینیم چه خبره.
Now, Brock, ain't you gonna introduce me to this tall glass of milk you got for a bodyguard?
Of course I'm gonna. That's Kratos.
صداش
Oh, you can call him
یه
whatever.
میخوای من معرف کنیم این آقای قد بلند
Kratos?
این کریتوس و از این حرفا
Go back.
Well,
لوندا
I guess that's better than nothing.
About time I had something to do.
اوه. دوتا آرمور جدید خب این قدرت رو کم میکنه دفاعی رو بیشتر میکنه کولداونش زیاده این دفاعی رو بیشتر میکنه هم قدرت رو کم میکنه نه نیستم این هم نمیتونیم آپدیت کنیم نه تو کار دفاع نیستیم ما حمله فقط این باز بدک نیست ولی ولش
Let's make something then.
اوه خب اینجا دیگه میتونیم پول بدیم و آیرون بگیریم بریم اینو تو آپدیت ها دردمون میخوره نه استیل میخواد این هم آزگارد نمیم چی میخواد این هم استیل
Need
میخواد
something special?
خب این شعره رو بفروشیم کتاب شعر این هم که
No
هیچ
refunds.
اتفاقا نیفتاد
Sorry we got off on the wrong foot there,
خب
stranger.
بریم
Pretty
ببینیم
used
چی
to only seeing Aesir in these parts. Don't typically get friendly faces. That
His name is Kratos, and no, the Aesir are in Vanaheim.
yeah, we've been occupied since. I lost count.
What is your plan?
Still kind of working on it.
نقشت چیه
Brother, I think I could be of
تمامش
use
کار
here.
میکنم
If my counsel is welcome,
Well, I'll take what I can get.
your mission will go considerably smoother without me in the mix. Come back for me when you're done.
Hey, Kratos. As long as you're working for my
شونجا با هم
sister,
دیگه حرف بزنیم
careful you don't screw up. She's not too big on forgiveness.
A bit late for that one, I'm afraid. All right, let's see what we've got here. Tell me about
بریم یه دوری بزنم شما حرف بزنیم با هم دیگه.
Now that the distractions are out of the way,
I have words if you would hear them.
speak then.
This anger you feel for your brother, I know it well.
You have a brother?
His name was Deimos. When we were boys, he was taken by two gods obsessed with prophecy.
دیموس یه برادر
Gods of
داشت
my
به اسم
homeland seldom
دیموس
left survivors. So by the time I learned he had lived, it was too late for amends. His anger poisoned him against me. But I never stopped loving my brother. brother.
You think my anger is
اینم
irrational?
که
You've known Freyr for mere moments and already you're taking his side.
I am not taking his...
No. You're just sharing your thoughts on a subject you know nothing about.
از اونورم میتونستیم بریم. چیه؟ هیچ هیچی هم نیست.
An ancient.
اوه بزنیم اینا مونه رفیقمونه. از اینا قسمت قبلی هم بود از اینا. اینو بردار. دور بزن. اوه مردیم. اصلا جون رو ندیدم. چقدر زیاده کمه. بیا جلو بزن. بزنیم دوباره. جونی بهم داد. 3 تا خط شده اون ریجه. یکیشو زدم یه جونم زیاد شد. حالا در آینده ببینیم چه میکنه. ویپن آپگرید. خب چارلز فلیم پیدا کرد. چارلز فلیم برای این بود. فکر کنم باید بریم پیش اون سرور آپدیتش. این هم جدیده. از این لیزری هست. هم بهتر.
I know what you're doing. Trying to play on my sympathies in the hope I let you live.
I am only trying to help. The mistakes of the past need not be repeated.
I don't need to hear about your mistakes. I've made enough of my own, thanks.
چرا؟ Вот. تبره رو نمیگرفت. این هرچی میزدم باید با چی باز کنیم. نمیدانم.
Everyone is so eager to advise me, as if any of you know me or what I need. The biggest loss in my life is due to you saving me when I specifically told you not to. Well, it was my family, my mess. I know Baldur wasn't perfect, but he was mine.
I know.
You know? You think you can even begin to understand the pain of losing a child?
Yes, I do.
There was another. Before I changed.
Her name was Calliope.
What happened?
It was long ago.
Never mind. I shouldn't have asked.
Ah. این چیه؟ این هم یه چیزایی هست تو بازی هست دیگه. بعداً معلوم میشه. اوه صدای مکانیکی میاد. چی میگی؟
shields are up.
آقا
These are formidable creatures, very territorial too. Good luck. سخونیه میگیره تمام شیر بود گوز بود چی بود از اون عجایب الخلقه ها بود خب دیگه چیا هست اینجا We need to get to that watchtower. We'll have to go through the valley, this way.
I know your son's story. You should know my daughter's. In the service of a cruel god, I was tricked into destroying a village, not knowing my own wife and child were there until their blood stained my hands. I swore revenge.
That's... I can't imagine.
I paid back their blood 1,000 times and burned Olympus to the ground. Yet, the guilt remained. Perhaps you will kill me, Freya, but it will bring you no peace.
Perhaps it is not peace I seek. All those times I
واسه
found
خانواده‌ش و دخترش
you, why'd
و
you refuse to fight me?
انتقام گرفتن این چیزا صحبت
What
می‌کنه
does that mean?
I have never wished you harm, Freya. You helped us. You saved Atreus when he was sick.
چون
I did not wish to live with killing you, any more than I wished to die.
I see.
هیچ کدوم اینا رو نگاه کردیم
Noken! And so close to the village! Their song makes their allies invulnerable. They will not let you pass unless you destroy them all.
شروع شد کم نمیشه خب پر میشه جونشون. چیزی بنده جون میده. اینه.
My village. I hardly recognize it. I used to play hide and seek with Claire in the crops. We'd spend afternoons stealing honey bread from the grand hall. At harvest time, we'd dance and feast until the sun rose. It was all so simple. Why did I have to come back here? To be reminded of all this.
اینجا سرزمین فریاس بکنم در راجبه که اینجا یادش میاد و چی گذشته
It's in ruin.
تعریف میکنه. در دامون شده اینجا.
May Freya never waver.
The other half is missing. May she protect us always. An old adage, if you will. You can get through over here.
باش رو اینجا صندوقمو بکنم. میام.
I hear them inside. Get ready to clear them out.
شوت شد رفت. ای وای جونه رو میزدی. منم زدم جونه رو بزنیم رو زمینه پرید اونور.
I hear them inside. Get ready to clear them out.
هیچکی هم با همون نیست. اون سنگه هم داری فکر کنم سنگه. کجایی یه جلو
He's desecrated every memory I have of home.
Be glad you have a home to remember fondly. In Sparta, we were taken from our homes as children and raised in the Agoge. We marched or we drowned, fought for scraps or starved. Our elders beat us till we could not stand. At night, we made our way home, alone, or were food for wolves. That is how Spartans are made.
اسپارتان باستان چیه
These plants behave similarly to the scorn poles we found in the foothills of Midgard ages ago.
یادم بالاش میزنیم جون بگیریم این برم یه راه بود با من این پرنده ها نیست اینجا. مسکه نیست.
Well, considering how Spartans are made, it's no wonder you turned out as you did. Your fate was sealed from the start.
Fate can be overcome.
I used to think so. When the Norns told me of my son's fate, I thought I could change it. You know well how that worked out.
The Norns. The fates of these lands.
That's right. You defy prophecy at your own peril.
مردیم. همینجوری پریدم.
These plants behave similarly to the scornholes we found in the foothills of Midgard ages ago. Well, considering how Spartans are made, it's no wonder you turned out as you did. Your fate was sealed from the start.
Fate can be overcome.
I used to think so. When the Norns told me of my son's fate, I thought I could change it. You know well how that works.
The Norns. The fates of these lands.
That's right. You defy prophecy at your own peril.
Shield.
Atreus would agree with you about prophecy. He rushes blindly to a fate the giants foretold. Disappears for 2 years, trying to prove he is their champion. Fabled to fight at Ragnarok.
What? I know all the Ragnarok prophecies. There's no champion of the giants.
It is one glow concealed. Because of this
برگشتیم
champion,
فکر کنم.
the realms are saved at Ragnarok. Only Asgard falls, and Odin with it.
So all this time, Odin's obsession with every detail of Ragnarok, he's been missing a crucial piece. Huh. Well done, bro.
Atreus will not be a pawn of prophecy.
You still stand against fate, even with victory foretold.
I will not march my son to war. He is no
این
Spartan.
قسمت کلاً
I would keep it that
تر و
way.
فرز
You
شده.
would speak to me of protecting your
Kratos.
child? Is my tragedy not enough of a lesson? Fighting fate is a waste of the precious time we're given to spend with them.
تر و فرز تر منظورم.
You never know when someone...
زنگولک بازیش خیلی بیشتر شده. از این ور اومدیم. نه اونوری باید. حالا دیگه اومدیم اونوری.
Can you swing that torch to the other side and burn the bramble blocking your path?
میدونم باید اینجا رو بسوزونم ولی وای نستون اینجا. وای نمیسته. شاید.
Can you swing that torch to the other side and burn the bramble blocking your path?
چی شد؟ از این باید بریم. دارم باید روشن کن.
swing that torch to the other side and burn the bramble blocking your path?
از اون برم همین کارو میکردم دیگه. آها فهمیدم.
Use your blades to swing the torch to the other side.
باشه بابا خودم میدونم.
Let's cross the bridge now.
هیچ راحت نمیشه. روشن شد. نمیزنی بهش؟
Anyone alive be squeamish about war? After all the gods you've killed.
I have seen enough war to know the cost.
And I don't. After the price I paid to end war. Look around you, Kratos. See what happens when you don't fight a treaty.
یکی هم باید روشن کن. یکی اینجاست. این فکر کنم دیگه برسه. نمیرسه. چه پایین برداره. تمام. از اینا هورن آف بلاد کنم به ریج رو زیاد میکرد. اون طرف که این دنبالون میاد یعنی داریم درست میریم. پس ما یه طرف دیگه میریم. به به منظره.
That's one of Odin's captains. Be ready.
اوه این که اونجا نشسته و شما میبینید یکی از کاپتان های آقای اودین هستش. و اون که آماده باش. آقا بازم ما ریجو اومد که بزنه. ریجو عوض کنم جون نباشم ریج باشه. اوه تبر میگم. شیلد جدید گرفتیم. دیفنسش 15 تا بیشتره. بذاریم اینو بذاریم فرنا. هم خواستم برم ریج رو عوض کنم. کجا بود؟ اسکیلم چند تا بگیریم؟ چون داری پول داریم. آره اسکیلم بگیریم. خب ریجو اینجا میشه عوض کرد. مردی که بابا بدون استفاده ریج و تبر خودت به فنا رفتی. خب یه چیز جدید گرفتیم. نمیدونم اینا چی کار میکنه، باید تست کنیم.
Ragnarok will not bring back what you have lost any more than killing me.
I am reaching my limit for enlightened platitudes from you today. Can you please just shut up and kill things?
پس ما بریم.
Let's go.
باشه بابا let's go. من اینو نگیرم که آپدیت خبری نیست. میمیریم جلوتر. بریم let's go. حال میزنی میری راحت. خب یه دونه معما دیگه. معما که نیست ولی خب به چه دردی میخوره نمیدونم، ولی به این دیواره گیر میکنه. از این برم به این درخته گیر میکنه.
That isn't right, is it?
برو بالا ببینیم اینجا باید چیکار کنیم. بیا این ببر. از اینجا میبردیم شاخه.
Do not tell me to kill again.
What?
I killed to protect my son, to aid my friends. But I will be no one's monster. Never again.
You don't get to make that choice. Not with the debt you owe me.
I am not here for debts. I would always have helped you.
So much has been taken from me, and I'm just supposed to let it all go?
Freya.
Enough.
دیگه به من نگو بکش شوفره. من برای کشتن اینجا نیومدم، برای محافظت از پسرم آدم میکشم و اینا. اینجا رو نفهمیم چی شد، رد شدیم. نمیدونم بعد برگشتنه بریم.
Let's go. It's just past those doors up ahead.
Let's go. میکنه. بیا رفتیم.
I feel the source of the magic keeping me in Midgard.
What is this place?
My home. I was born
My
here.
home. خونه‌اش اینجا به دنیا اومد.
Hold on. Something's not right. Open
Esto
there.
es-
World tree roots, bound in Odin's damn knots. That's how he did it. Come on! Nepo!
The creature! Does it belong to Odin?
No! It protects Yggdrasil's roots, wherever they are. The bastard was counting on it.
ریشه درخت محافظ ریشه اون چیه محافظت میکنه. این مال آودین نیست. چجوری باید اینو بزنیم؟
That's it! Don't relent! I need to get to those roots! You have its attention now! Don't lose it! Drag it out! Don't let it go!
ضربه فنیش میکنه. بله خب اومد بیرون بیاد اینجا. اوه
It's still in the way! I need to get to those roots!
I know!
If I free the Vanaheim root, I can help you!
I can handle the creature! Focus on the roots!
I'm trying! Don't just stand there! Move!
I have it!
In that
تو به غلطی بکن دیگه. آرف رو برداره. مثلا همین نمیتونه تبدیل بشه.
In Vanaheim, yes, but there are more. She will guard them with her life.
خب
Your axe! Aim for my sigil! Yes! Bring it down!
مثلا اشتباه.
Interrupt it! It attacks through realm tears!
I see it.
دفاع کن دیگه.
Sigils can amplify your attack! Burn it off its perch! Use your blade! Burn it quickly! No! Your other weapon!
Other weapon.
Kratos, we need
اوه مردم. زندم کن. از اول Other weapon. کدومی شد. دفاع نگه دار.
My sigils can amplify your attack!
شادمیش زیاده. یه ساعت میگوشه کشتنش. این سپره به درد نمیخوره. میزنه بهش. اصلا به درد نمیخوره سپره. ببخشید. جونا رو بزن، جونا رو بردار. چه خالی دادم که بابا. این سپره آشغاله بابا.
My sigils can amplify your attack! Left side incoming!
چه آخره اون بود.
It's weak! It won't last much longer!
Let us finish this!
It's opening its stomach again! Get ready! Use your legs, not your shield! I've shot a sigil into its stomach! You know what to do!
با تبرم میپرد کنیم.
You can't block a blast that powerful! Try throwing your axe! That did it!
تمام شد.
It's going back in!
We will not let it!
I have to break his hold on me, and you are in the way! That's so ripple!
تمام.
Ow! Get out of me!
گرفتمش. چی شد؟ داره میمیره؟ یا قدرتش زیاد شد؟
Is it done?
تموم شد. خیلی تاثیر گذار شد.
It's over. It's really over.
تموم شد.
And now that you have what you seek,
I suppose this is the point where I forgive you, where I kill you.
have you decided?
نگو که باید با این به جنگی حالا. تصمیم بگیر. دیگه حالا مثلا اینجاست که بکشم یا ببخشم.
To be honest,
راستشو بخوای
there's still a part of me that is so angry. And it'll always be.
یه قسمت از من
It'll always be
همیشه
angry.
عصبانیه. همیشه عصبانی هم میمونه.
But no,
ولی نه.
you are not the one who needs to die. I do see.
تو اون کسی نیستی که نیاز به بمیره. دیدم.
Everything that's happened between us.
No need to explain. Not to me.
نیاز نیست توضیح بدی. به من نه.
Not for that.
دست برادری رو بده و تمومش کن. فینال رو برسه.
Saving your life. And never will.
پشیمان نیستم که جونتون نجات دادم و هرگز نخواهم بود.
choice.
خب لوتای دراگون رو بده به ما. اژدها بود، سوسمار بود، چی بود؟ اوه amulet. The amulet is a unique item. Expendable slot for enchantment. آمولت این جدیده. Midgard's endurance. باید بریم جلوتر ببینیم که چیکار میکنه.
Now that I am
Root
myself
of
again,
the problem.
I suppose it's time to face my brother.
And after that,
I don't know. It's been a long time since I've had a choice. Let me live with that for a moment. We can take this way back to the camp. I can help with the vines. Now embed your blades into the glowing vines and
خب
light.
مشخص شد که این قارچارم این از بین میبرم.
your brother seemed open.
این یه چیزی میزنه بعد ما با
Oh, I'm sure he'd
آتیش
love nothing more than for everything to go back to how it was. Leaving the
رفیق
responsibility.
شدیم رفت دیگه با فریا. آتریوس هم که عصبانی شدیم از دستش گذاشتیم. خونه فکر کنم. خدافظ. یه دونه اینه میزنه بهش بعد میسوزونیمش میره.
Enemy behind you, Kratos!
اینو بزن.
Send Odin my regards.
You use your anger effectively.
Well, you learn to use what you have.
هیچ. اینوری باید بریم.
It's not as though I want to be angry with Freyr. He's my brother. He was the most important person in the world to me for half my life. These plants are the same as those we saw earlier. Frost should make quick work of their poison.
دوتاست که
Now the sigil should hold the frost, even in the axe's absence.
چی شد؟
Well done.
نگر میداره به خودم.
Watch out, those are wisps. Powerful manifestations of runic magic.
چیه دیگه؟
Could I ever think of this place as home again? After all that's happened.
یه دونه چیز هم اینجاست. اینجا باید بتونیم بریم بالا. نمیره. شاید به این چیز ربط داشته باشه. یه صندوق اون بالا.
We don't have the equipment for this.
میگن برای این چیز نداریم، وسیله‌ای نداریم برای اینکه استفاده کنیم ازش. What?
Skull and Hati are in Vanaheim?
We learned the giants rescued them from Odin and brought them here.
And look,
اینجا اینجوری روز
the
میشه
sunlight
دیدی؟
wakes the sleeping roots.
ماه به صورت
See how they stretch to welcome the sun.
نیترویی میره و خورشید میاد بالا.
A far cry from the sheets of Midgard snow I've
بله
grown accustomed to.
زیباست.
The eastern migration. It's just as I remember it. At least the whole realm hasn't fallen to predators and occupiers. I guess there's still something to be fought for here. Something to defend even after so much damage has been done. Maybe that goes for Freyr, too.
به نظرم بریم دیگه. و اینجا جدیده. این چیه؟
You won't be able to damage it without destroying the mother. It's a large bulbous thing. You can't miss it.
این چیه دیگه؟ اینو باید بزنیم تا این صندوق باشه. چجوری بزنیم نمیدونم.
definitely crafted it. There's 2 wolves represented here. Perhaps a connection to our friends in the sky.
خوله
A mystery
ساخته.
for another time.
مرد؟ نه نمرد. کجا باید اینو بزنی؟ خانم فریا
Kratos, I see something.
همین رو زدم. آره بالاخره کشف کردم. بریم.
My sigils can break through their shields! They're defenseless now! Enemy behind you, Kratos! Enemy to your left! Enemies to your left!
چی میگه؟ چونم خیلی کمه. تموم شدم.
So much has happened since I last saw Freyr. I'm not even sure where to begin.
What do you want from him?
An apology would be a start. I want to forgive him. I'd like to think he's changed. He's all I have left now. Did you ever apologize to Deimos?
It is difficult to seek forgiveness when you feel unworthy.
Now, how to get across?
chain element.
My sigil arrow should be able to carry the fire across the river to reach the bramble.
چیکار میکنی؟ میگه بزن بزرگتر میشه. ببینیم در از کار بیافته. ببینیم خب بازم نمیرسه به اینجا. خب به این ولی نمیرسه. به این چی؟ On river object. خب اینجا خب نمیدونم. اینجا هم کانکت میشه. خب اول رسید که یعنیش
Forgiveness can be powerful, even for the unworthy. My wife Faye taught me that.
فرمولازیون اضافه کردم به بازی. رو بزنی ستاش با هم وصل بشه.
On your right! Enemy behind you! They're ethereal! Tap my arrows! Alka! All my former spouse taught me was that there's no limit to the depth to which a soul can sink into darkness. Tricked me into marriage to spare my home and took my home just the same. Scattered my people to the wind. Maybe it's time somebody drew the line. Maybe it's time someone makes Groa's prophecy come true.
I will not wish for war, Freya.
War is a terrible thing, Kratos. But some things are even worse. You know, if Atreus rushes to Ragnarok, you may not be able to stop him.
I will.
And if you fail?
I have prepared him to survive without me, if he must.
Watch for the plans. They like me, but strangers not so much.
I see that.
موضوع گیاه باش من دوست دارم ولی غریبه ها نه.
I think you have better luck burning.
این مدلی کار میکنه دیگه. هم وصل میشه و یه جا آتیش میزنی آتیش رو منتقل میکنه. کدومری باید
So
بریم؟
what's next for you, if not preparing for war?
I do not know, but I will take no chances with Atreus.
Well, you may want to think fast, unless you want someone to make that choice for you.
Ready?
As I ever will be.
خب
Really is you. You returned to us at last.
واقعا خودتی
Let's celebrate.
بالاخره برگشت.
You reclaim the throne. We'll rebuild. Me and you
To
against
just-
the world. Huh? Just like the old days.
I'm not staying.
I don't understand. You're here.
دیگه مثل قدیما من و تو علیه دنیا و فلان این حرفا رو باید گفت. من نمی‌مونم.
I only just got back into mine. I still have work to do.
You've seen what's left of the realm. Do we really mean that little to you?
You question my loyalty? Vanaheim turned its back on me.
Oh, you still can't let go of that old fight.
It was my duty to save as many of our people as possible. My responsibility. One you didn't take seriously then, and from the looks of it, one you don't now.
You think this is a game to me?
Yeah.
We lost everything to that maniac you called husband. The man's family set me on fire. How did you expect me to react?
Like my brother! Like the boy that used to have my back no matter what! and who I always supported no matter how selfish his choices. I expected you to come and find me. That no matter how hurt or angry, you wouldn't abandon me when I needed you the most.
Freya, please. I thought you were dead. I've had to live lifetimes with those last awful words I said to you. Many a deal, that's like knowing that your own selfishness hurt the person that you cared about the most. Abandon you. Oh, Freya. I mourned you. Oh, I've missed you so much.
یه منو طرد کردی که برم و بعد یه ذره درگیر شدم، ولی میگه که من تو رو ترک نکردم و دلم برای تنگ شده بود و این حرفا. داداشه اونه دیگه. فکر کرده بودم مردی و
And I will come back. I promise.
This hasn't been your home for a long time, has it?
دیگه میرم کمک میفرستم، خودم برمیگردم.
Do what you gotta do.
All right, that's enough. Ain't y'all got nothing better to do than gawking at family sorting squabbles? Come on, you two.
کاریو که باید بکن.
Not you. Got a few things to square with you. Second is that sigil magic I smell on your bow. Reckon that's an idea I'll steal. How's about I set you up with some sonic mojo? Call it a trade.
Very well.
چی شد؟
Third of all,
یه باگ ریزی اینجا
bears mentioning that
مشاهده
Sindri and I
شد.
find ourselves running a flophouse running for gods. If you're done freezing your backside off in
رفت واسه
Midgard, maybe come back with Beardo there. Check up on your old pal
کمک
here.
بکنم و
That's kind of you,
آپدیت بکنم و از این
I
حرف.
may do just that.
این نمیشه ما بدیم اون باز کنم
Well, all right then.
نمیذاره.
I'll meet y'all back at the house. Unless you want me to fix anything up first.
Don't run off without me now, brother. I've done what I can here.
تیر کمونشو
Well, brother.
یه
Care to
جوری
return
کرد
your
که
allies,
هم
or shall we depart?
از اون آبیا بشه استفاده کرد، هم بنفشا دو مدل.
Excuse me, can y'all stop and help a lady out, please?
I was broken. I mean, the truth I pledged my life to, it was a lie.
خب دیگه اینجا هر موقع آماده بودیم باید برگردیم دیگه. کار خاصی نداره. یه ماموریت
That's Freya.
یه دونه ماموریت میشن میشه دیگه.
Gave me a family,
از این حاشیه یا داریم که
gladly die for both.
خودم انجام میدم. احتمالا اونو ویدیوهاشو میذارم جدا جدا.
Happy to have you.
اگر خیلی جذاب و حال باشه که معمولا هست، یه سری آپدیت بکنیم و
Camp dog.
Lord Freyr found
تمام دیگه. این قسمت که با فریا اومدیم تو
she probably is
خونش و کارایی که میخواست کرده و اینا و قدرتاشو برگردوند و حالا باید برگردیم.
he never gave
این هم دیگه حالا دارن حرف میزنن. اگه دوست داشتین لایک کنید، کانال رو سابسکرایب کنید و مواظب خودتون باشید تا قسمت‌های بعدی که بریم جلو و همجوری باحال و جذاب. فعلا خداحافظ.